Lisa likes the window seat at night, the lights below that tell her she's nearly home. Then there's the lights she can't see, the runway lights we power to bring her plane safely into land. And because at Energia we also power all of Ireland's streetlights, Lisa's taxi home is that bit safer too. And no prizes for guessing who powers her house. Welcome home, Lisa. Energia, the power behind your power.
Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling, presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux. Stephon Devereux, the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling here on Angry Cats 24/7 Radio. Yeah, let's do this. It's Royal Rumble Sunday. Royal Rumble Sunday. And usually my prediction shows, that's my prediction shows, and the shows afterwards, do quite well because people say I get my predictions wrong more times than not. But anyway, I'm not trying to brag about my record as far as predicting the pay-per-views and so forth. I can't do that this week. I can't do that any week of a pay-per-view because it's just yeah. But we're going to have some fun this afternoon. I promise we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about the pay-per-view, which I think it deserves enough attention because there's a lot of hot matches coming out of this pay-per-view, or going into this pay-per-view, excuse me, that I am really, really excited about. And I'm usually not excited about the pay-per-views except for one of the big four. And this one starts out the year and starts that road to WrestleMania. So I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. But let's get into the news. Oh, my goodness. Huge. The word is huge. News coming out of the camp of Impact Wrestling. I mean, man, can you imagine waking up and hearing this news? Because I woke up and I heard it, but can you imagine the workers for Impact Wrestling? I'm not going to say that the management didn't know because they obviously knew, but they sent out an email to the wrestlers, and they said that two of their biggest talents on screen and off screen are departing the company, and that is Sanjay Dutt and Impact Hall of Famer Abyss, the Monster Abyss. Now, look, I don't want to poo-poo the whole Sanjay Dutt thing, but I mean, it is what it is. No disrespect to Mr. Dutt, phenomenal talent. I respect the guy a lot because, of what he's done in the ring and what he means to Impact Wrestling. But he knows this deep down inside that he's not the story here. Sanjay Dutt is not the story here. The story is Abyss. That's the story. That's the story. Now, okay, hold on. I'll back it up. Now, if you want to talk about Sanjay Dutt going to the WWE, from what I'm understanding, that's not as a talent. He's going to be joining the WWE main roster, and he's going to be on a creative staff. Interesting. Now, that could be a big story to you if you want to make it a big story. But I'm telling you, that's not the story. That is not the story here. The story is the Monster Abyss. See, some years back, Abyss has brought this up himself. Abyss said that he had a chance to go to the WWE and wrestle The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now, that could have been the pitch they was giving him. Hey, you come in here, we can have you at WrestleMania against The Undertaker. Now, he said it was that year that he would have went in, but who knows? They made it, something happened, something came up, let's just do John Cena. Oh, let's just do Triple H. Oh, let's just do this guy. Roman Reigns. So Bishop will have to take a back seat for this. Now, that probably crossed his mind the first time he negotiated with the Dub E. But let's think about this. I had a lot of questions that came up in my head. Like, man, Abyss? Why now? Why now? Will Abyss be at Royal Rumble? I mean, is that why the timing? Because that's the case, I wouldn't have said a word. I'd have made that the biggest surprise of the evening. Abyss showing up at Royal Rumble. Possibly winning the Royal Rumble, which would have been, whoo, God would have sent shockwaves through professional wrestling. That's the problem with today's wrestling. Everything gets out. Everything gets out, and the fans complain, oh, they're not shocking us anymore. Well, goddammit, what can they do? This would have been major news had it been revealed at the Royal Rumble. Abyss shows up as number 30 and just comes in there and wipes out 10 guys, and he heads to WrestleMania. That's a story. That's a story. That would have made major headlines all through professional wrestling. But right now, it's not going to be. It's being talked about, but it's not getting the attention it deserves. So I'm going to give it that attention. That's what I'm going to say again. Why now? Why now, Abyss? Why now? I mean, because it just makes no sense to me when you had the chance years ago. Now, could this be the writing on the wall that Impact Wrestling is done? Is this, I mean, that's another reason. Give it some thoughts here. Is Impact Wrestling done? Your biggest star, if not, I won't say, okay, probably not your biggest star, but one of your biggest stars, the guy who's been there longer than anyone else on that roster, decides, it's time to go. He's looking for security. WWE contracts offer that. Especially if, reports are he's going to be joining the writing staff as well. Creative staff, excuse me. Let's be real. Is he looking for security? Does this mean Impact Wrestling is done? Why leave now? I thought Impact Wrestling was on we just got a new TV deal and, all the hoopla behind it. Even though a TV deal sucks because I can't even find a channel. They say, I got it. I can't find it. They're on Twitch too, hey. So are other indie wrestling promotions, but we won't get into that. Anyway. Writings on the wall. See, Impact Wrestling done. And I think that's what this is saying. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Now, what else? We really got to look at this and say, okay, so why now? Why now? Why now? Now, here's another question. We got all the hoopla with the fans on the internet. Oh, the WWE's done. They're done because All Elite's coming back. They're going to destroy the WWE. Okay, so why not All Elite Wrestling? He didn't entertain All Elite Wrestling? I mean, let's just be real. I mean, look at this. Let's be real. Now, I can see a Sanjay Dutt possibly, but let's be real. Abyss he didn't choose. All Elite Wrestling? These are questions I want answered. And I wish I could have a chance to answer and get these questions answered like today, but obviously I won't. Guys are being very secretive about this whole situation. Makes me wonder. Hey, man, like I said, is Impact Wrestling done? How much did the WWE offer these two to join the creative staff? Money's always a factor, so that means security. Abyss finally gets some security. Sanjay Dutt probably, he's feeling like, man, now I'm finally going to be able to make some real money in this business. Not saying he didn't before, but to the WWE. These are office jobs. They'll probably be put in a ring sometime soon, and then they'll slowly move to the office by the end of the year, full time. I wouldn't be shocked. Abyss, he's just too valuable still. So I don't see him being, put on the sidelines. so to speak. I mean, because I'm going to be honest with you. You put Abyss in there right now against a Brock Lesnar, that's money. That's money. You put Abyss in there against a Braun Strowman, and you know I'm not the biggest Braun fan, but guess what? Abyss will bring it out of him. He'll bring out what I keep saying that Braun doesn't have, charisma. Abyss is that special. He is, man, okay, for a big guy, he can move. Imagine Abyss versus a Bray Wyatt. I mean, these are possible. So I don't see them sitting him on the sidelines. Now I can see Sanjay Dutt possibly going to 205 because, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, a small guy, very talented. You put him on a 205 roster, make some noise. The main roster, nah, not like Abyss. Not like Abyss. So I just got a gut feeling that I can see this happening. I can see Abyss on the main roster wrestling some of these guys. The possibilities, endless. There's money all over. I mean, goddamn, there's money all over this man. And you know, the WWE wants to make some money. They want to make stars. They can use Abyss to get over stars. They don't even need it. Look, you can keep Abyss completely away from Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, anybody that was in TNA before, and still make money with Abyss. Create new stories. Now you can have an Abyss versus Dean Ambrose. I mean, hey. Tag team possibilities. You get the ultimate dream match. Well, one. There's one dream match that people like bringing up. Let's talk about that. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about that ultimate dream match that people's been talking about for years with Abyss versus the legend himself at WrestleMania. You're listening to the Stephon Devereux here on Angry Kids 24/7 Radio, the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling. We'll be right back after this break.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio.
How to text a guy to keep him interested? It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or medicaremadeclear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio.
Stephon Devereux Show, Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Well, excuse me, the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling. I did it again. Yes. So that's what happens when you have like 3 shows, and you know sometimes they all run together because you're just so used to doing or saying these words and these taglines and all that stuff. But anyway. Let's move on. Real quick, some housekeeping. Got to do the housekeeping. The WWE ratings was doing okay past couple of weeks. Well, they had a problem, hit a snag this Thursday night, this past Monday night. And they headlined with Ronda Rousey and Natalya taking on Sasha Banks and Bayley. Yeah, I just like saying it like that. Bayley. And tag team match, their ratings, they lost about a third of their audience for the last hour. Now, people are saying, now they were doing good the first 2 hours. I'm not going to get into the numbers here because I'm going to move on from the subject. But they were doing good the first 2 hours, and that third hour, they lost about a third of their audience. It was just like peace, bruh. So people were not interested in seeing that main event, obviously. But then people also said, hey, you had the Warriors versus the Lakers on. So, of course, that was going to take away some of the audience. But, okay, no, I'm not going to lie. I watched the Lakers and Warriors. No. Hey, no, I wanted to see what the Lakers were going to do. That first quarter was pretty entertaining. So, I mean, of course they were going to, take a hit there. But not like that. People did not expect that type of hit because the world is not – wrestling fans are not worried about Lakers and Warriors matchups in the regular season. I mean, if it was the playoffs, maybe, but not in the regular season. No one cares. Wrestling fans do not care about those type of things. They got to figure that out, So maybe the Ronda Rousey drawing card, it's not there anymore. Maybe the fans are like kind of, I'm not saying they're bored with Ronda, but maybe they need to try something else with her. Ronda as a heel. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, back to this dream match. Now, the dream match that I have in mind goes like this. Number 30, Royal Rumble, Abyss comes in, cleans house, throws everyone out. Wins the Royal Rumble. Comes to Raw, he doesn't want a championship match. He'll tell you what he wants when he wants to tell you that. SmackDown, same thing. He doesn't want a championship match against the SmackDown champion. He'll tell you what he wants when he wants it. A week later, back to Raw, comes out once again. Now he starts telling a little bit. There's something that he wants more than a championship match. He wants a legacy. He wants to be known as a legend in the WWE, even, after one match. And the only way you can be a legend is if you take out another legend. A day later, SmackDown, because Abyss does not have to stay on one show. You can move Abyss around because he's still a free agent. You want to play that angle. He attacks a couple people. People thinks, okay, now he wants this guy. Okay, I'm not even going to give you that part of the story. But anyway, people need to start calling me. Anyway, the one thing that he wants, and which he will announce, is he wants The Undertaker. He wants The Undertaker. He wants the legacy of The Undertaker. He wants to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now, that match does not sound that important since The Undertaker has been beaten at WrestleMania, but The Undertaker is still Mr. WrestleMania. He can even bring that up. But that's the dream match that myself and I know a lot of other people, wrestling fans, would like to see. Now, I just gave you a stupid story of how you could do it. You could do it any way you want to do it. Something, whatever. But that's the match people want to see at WrestleMania. You don't even let Abyss wrestle. You just let Abyss maul people for the next 3 months. Just let him maul through the daggone roster. He's not worried about wins or losses. He's not worried about things like that. He's worried about one thing. That's taking The Undertaker out at WrestleMania. Now you get to WrestleMania, he loses. Okay, he moves on. Now he's human. Abyss is human. But you feed The Undertaker somebody that you build up properly. Now The Undertaker has a real opponent for Mania. And I'm pretty sure Abyss will go for that. Now, if you want him to beat The Undertaker at Mania, the streak was still alive then, okay, maybe. But there's no point of having him win. But just the rub from that match of him destroying The Undertaker the whole match, and Undertaker found some way to pull it out. Oh, my goodness. The fans will eat it up. they would eat it up. That's why I believe this would be the match. And you can even make it the Undertaker's last match, because now you have someone, a real threat to killing this man's legacy, a real threat to taking this man down. And what happens? Undertaker pulls it out. I mean, he pulls this thing off. He beats the monster abyss. Fans get what they want. Undertaker, his legacy is cemented because, 3 losses at Mania. 2, whatever. It doesn't matter. Another loss at Mania is not good. Just my opinion. But up next, we're going to take a break real quick. We got our Royal Rumble predictions. I know. If you're betting these matches, I know. I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably better off going the opposite of what I picked, because I've been getting hammered. You know what I'm saying? It's probably why. Yeah. Okay. I was getting hammered while I was picking these things too. Okay, I get it. I understand. But you're listening to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling here on Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. After this break, we're going to go to the Royal Rumble predictions. Can't wait. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio. Angry Kids 24/7 Radio.
How to text a guy to keep him interested. It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with how to text a guy to keep him interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguytokephiminterested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguytokephiminterested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or medicaremadeclear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angry Kids 24/7 Radio.
Stephon Devereux, the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling. We are back. All right, guys. Get your pens and paper ready. Get your bets ready. Get your bets ready, because it's Royal Rumble predictions time. And like I said, you're probably better off going the opposite direction of what I choose. So, yeah, because, you can bet on anything these days, man. I'm thinking about betting on it myself. Anyway, let's go. All right, so, I don't know, Wesley, I was going to start off with the Rumbles themselves. Real quick, before we do that, let's get into oh, my goodness, I can't believe I almost forgot to do that. But we are returning. Stephon Devereux returning to Undisputed Championship Wrestling, March 8th. The show's not going to be headlined by myself, but it's going to be headlined by Billy Gunn. Yeah. Billy Gunn, former DX member. Anyway, call your volunteer fire department, Uniontown. Go to Facebook. Look up Undisputed Championship Wrestling for more information. And I'll have more information, as we get into February about the show. But don't forget, March 8th, get your tickets now. Pretty sure they're on sale. Call your volunteer fire department. The final UCW show ever, Undisputed Championship Wrestling, has been a company that I've been a part of for over 10 years now. And we've had legends walk through this door, step in that ring, and, put on great shows. It's going to be a night, it's going to be a night to remember. So I'll be there. And I have more information as we get closer to the show. All right, let's talk about Royal Rumble. Yes, Royal Rumble. Yeah, can't wait. Okay, so we're going to start off with the United States Championship match between Rusev Day and Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going Rusev. Look, see, here's my thing. I don't have no beef with Shinsuke, but I just like Rusev. I mean, I'm going off of it. I couldn't really think of who was going to win this match, so I said, you know what, I like Rusev better. I like his gimmick. I just like Rusev. Rusev is that dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like Rusev. So I'm going to go to Rusev in that match. We also have The Bar, the tag team champions over there at SmackDown, taking on The Miz and Shane O'Mac. And you know who I'm rolling with. Of course I'm rolling with The Miz and Shane O'Mac. They will be your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions at the end of tonight. I cannot wait when they roll in SmackDown on Tuesday with the tag team titles around their waist and the fans are going wild. I can't wait. I'm actually tearing up right now as I think of that moment because that is a friendship that I need in my life. Shane O'Mac and The Miz, God damn it, man. God damn it. Okay, we're going to move on. All right. SmackDown Women's Champion Asuka taking on Becky Lynch. The Man. Yeah, hold up. The Man. Not The Man. We're going to go The Man. Yeah, I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is going to win this thing. Look. I mean, you know, I'm not the biggest Asuka fan. I'm not going to lie. I'm not. So I still don't get it, but I love Becky Lynch. Becky's a sweetheart. Yeah, she's the man. I'm not the biggest fan of Becky's either, but I'm just saying. I mean, she's a sweetheart on social media. She gets a lot to talk about. Anyway, I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. Okay, so for the Raw Women's Championship, we're going to go got Ronda Rousey taking on Sasha the Boss Banks. This one is hard. This one is really hard. I like what they tried to do with the girls on Monday night, even though the ratings didn't. The ratings took that nice little nosedive. I did like what they tried to do. I'm not gonna lie. I did see this match. I did watch this match in its entirety. I know I said I watched but I went back and watched the match. Okay, so they made me come back and watch this match. Man, this is hard. This one is hard. I'm going Ronda Rousey. I know. But, look, I don't know. I just got a gut feeling the WWE plans on doing something major with Ronda at WrestleMania. Now, here's a little caveat here. What if Natalya finds a way, she screws Ronda somehow, some way? You know, she gets involved, gets Ronda, costs Ronda the title by accident, then you can have Ronda turn on Monday night on Natalya, and that can be the big thing. So we'll see what happens with that. We're going with Ronda. SmackDown Championship, AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, because AJ still hasn't signed that contract from what I understand, so I think they're just going to stick with Daniel Bryan. We'll probably see a more aggressive Bryan tonight to win this match. World Championship match or Universal Championship match for Raw. Brock Lesnar takes on Finn Balor. I think Brock will win by disqualification. Braun Strowman will find a way to interfere, and it will cost Finn the match of his life, as he will call it, a chance to beat Brock Lesnar. So we'll see Brock Lesnar over by DQ, which will set up the Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman, which should be at WrestleMania. Because if we go into my Royal Rumble picks, I don't know. See, they said Braun's not going to be at the Royal Rumble, but if it does happen, I think he'll win a Rumble. But if he's not there, I got Seth Rollins winning the Men's Royal Rumble. And as far as the women, I got Carmella. Carmella's my dark horse. I really like Carmella winning this thing. So that's it. Those are my predictions for the Royal Rumble. Now, we got some changes coming. I've been talking to the network, and the network is looking for a co-host, and I think we're supposed to be debuting that person soon, so we'll see what's up. Well, we're out. It's the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling here on Anchor Kids 24/7 Radio. I want to thank you for joining me. Have fun watching the Rumble. We're out. Peace.
You're listening to Anchor Kids 24/7 Radio. Anchor Kids 24/7 Radio.
How to text a guy to keep him interested. It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with how to text a guy to keep him interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com.